welcome. This is Sports Bar again. We're previewing week 6. Tebza, Arsenal. My man Kage, Chelsea this weekend. We are separating you two guys. London is under fire. It's under fire. So talk to me, boys. Talk to me. First, how do you feel? How do you feel about the weekend, Tebza? Are you ready?
I'm definitely ready. I'm definitely ready, Sam. I've got two things to say. Look
at the man who
I want to look at him dead straight
you
in
know
the eye. Thank you very much. I want to look at him dead straight in the eye so there's no confusion. I want him to know that I'm going to be responsible personally for Mourinho losing his job this weekend. That's exactly what's going to happen.
And Wenger would love that.
Wenger humiliates him. He's a wounded dog, but I know he won't go down easily because I know Mourinho's pride. He's right now as we are speaking. He has Diego Costa back at home. He's got Terry and Ivanovic practicing right now for Saturday. They're not going to play Champions League. We know for Saturday. He's going to do everything in his might because
the history
he cannot even fathom losing to Arsene Wenger. His pride will not let him.
No, that's true.
The only problem is
if Wenger ever needed to beat Mourinho,
it was right now.
It is this weekend.
I'm telling you,
it is this weekend.
As an Arsenal fan, we will forgive Wenger for any transgression he has ever done against us. For not buying anyone, we will forgive it all.
Can I interject?
Please do. Please do.
We have him on tape.
We do have him on tape.
Saying such.
Yes.
No, it's fine.
We've got it on tape.
No, as long as we have you on tape.
So though I know a lot of it is threats, there is basis for his threats though. If ever there was a time for them to beat you guys,
he's a wounded dog.
It's this weekend.
I'll tell
it's this weekend.
There are a couple of reasons why
you'll stand your ground.
No, why Arsenal will fail.
Okay.
There are a couple.
Okay.
Number one, only 2 teams have ever crossed the bridge in Mourinho's tenure.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Only 2.
Okay.
Of which the second just happened
a
couple of weeks back. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, we know that Arsenal can't cope with pressure. Let's start there. Arsenal can't cope with pressure. We know this. It's an open secret.
Is it?
That when the stakes are high,
I don't know.
The Arsenal men turn into mice.
Firstly,
no, you can't cope with pressure.
From where? Where does that come from?
You're nice when now the league's already wrapped up and you can go on a 13-game winning streak.
Okay.
But that's where that comes from.
Okay.
Arsenal guys can't cope with pressure. And like you rightly pointed out, that if ever there was a time for Wenger to beat Mourinho,
it's now.
It's now. And the Arsenal players know this.
Okay.
And that will be playing on their mind, that they're coming into this as the hot favorites. And they'll buckle.
You see,
but they will wilt under the pressure.
Okay.
Third reason why you will fail.
This is a bonus one, by the way.
I'm hearing that now.
When I was a younger man, and I was a lot more handsome back then.
Okay.
Our coach,
before
we had a big game, would go get a small younger team as a confidence booster.
Right.
You know? Just to get our spirits up.
Something about to swear.
Something.
This is blasphemy.
I hope something that can get us in our groove.
Okay.
Right. And right now, I mark my words, on Saturday,
it's Arsenal.
I will be facing my Kit Kat, my Yogi Sir, my walk in the park, my midnight snack. Because come hell or high water, we can lose to everybody in the league except Arsenal.
But let me ask you this question. Let me ask this question. Will you both be happy with the draw?
No.
You're going away from home?
No.
You should be able to take a draw.
I'm not there for a point.
Oh, you're not there for a point.
This game, Chelsea Arsenal is never. It's the same as Liverpool Man U.
Alright.
It's not a game for stalemates. Stalemates help no one.
They don't.
It passes the realm of it's about the league. It's not even about winning the league. Is it
an invisible trophy?
It's an invisible trophy.
There's pride in London.
Listen. Yeah.
Who carries the London rights?
The
keys to the city.
You
currently have the keys to the city.
No, I've already done one over there. I've already done one over there.
Really? During preseason?
He's going to talk about
during preseason.
I've already done one over there.
No.
I'm talking about
better than that.
We had a mental breakthrough to make.
Oh, okay.
So what he's saying is he's saying Arsenal boys cannot cope with pressure.
Okay.
Right?
And you're saying you've already gone ahead and done that.
We've done that.
Okay.
So now the boys know, wait a minute, we can beat this team.
Oh, okay.
We can.
Oh, okay.
What it's going to come down to, Samuel, is if Mourinho wins, he will win because we did not take the opportunities that we created. That's the only reason he can win.
Okay.
And not because he outplayed
But,
us.
but by the way, there's a big chance of that. There's a big chance of you not.
When we win. When we win.
I don't think you have the right to say that statement, but I'll let you say
it. It will not be a reflection of Arsenal's ineptitude in front of goal, or a reflection of Arsenal's lack of resolve. It won't be that. It'll be much of the same. It'll be same old, same old. Because Wenger has not beaten Mourinho in a competitive fixture. So when we look back on the history books, 2015, okay, no, Mourinho beat Wenger. It's not going to be an anomalous result. It'll be like, no, but this is in line with tradition, with history.
This has always trended this way.
Yeah, you're my kid.
All right, gentlemen. You both clearly think you're gonna win this game.
Of course, I'm gonna win this game.
No,
if you win,
I'll tell you how this game is gonna unfold.
Okay.
Arsenal will score first,
and you guys are gonna come back.
If I score first. If I score first,
2-1,
it's
to Chelsea.
That's what I wanted to hear. 2-1 to Chelsea.
Arsenal will score first.
Arsenal score first. 2-1 to Chelsea. You go
3-0.
Sure.
I'm not gonna give them anything, and I'll tell you why I'm not gonna give them.
Because of Peter Cech.
At home.
Because their son is coming back
in front of my wife and kids.
Tell them
3-0.
To tell them personally.
Tebza.
By himself. I'm not even putting this on Arsenal. I'm putting this. I'm putting this on their son. And we know when kids come back when disgruntled kids come back home
to dad,
what they're capable of doing.
Dad, look what I can do. Dad,
3-0 in front of my wife and kids.
3.
The disrespect.
0.
The disrespect
in front of your wife. It's gonna be quiet.
You're better than that.
It's gonna be a quiet day in Stamford.
Well, there are other games this weekend.
Yeah.
Despite what's going to be happening in London.
Lesser games. Go on.
Inconsequential.
Go on.
Man City continue on their run. I think they're playing West Ham. That's not bad.
It's going to be a very good game because they got very lucky against Crystal Palace.
They did get very lucky. If Kun Aguero doesn't play, they
I think he'll play. He played Champions League against Juve. So I think he'll be fit enough to start. We have to get word on Vincent Kompany though.
We have to get word on Vincent Kompany.
That'll be a big miss for them.
I mean, I guess that means Otamendi comes in a situation like that and partners Mangala, but it's not.
Mangala have a good.
But if anything has to go by, Man City don't have too much to be worried about.
No,
they don't have too much to be worried about. We're just waiting for them.
Hopefully, will be a tough proposition for them.
There will be, and hopefully after Juve as well, what Juve did, it changes things. It changes things a little bit. Other teams, Liverpool plays hosts Norwich. Brendan Rodgers has a lot.
Let's not concern ourselves with Liverpool.
Is Liverpool worth?
They're not worth talking about. Like I said, I hate coaches losing jobs, and I feel like this one is close to losing his.
Okay. Rodgers. But how many times have I said
you have said the emperor?
He's not wearing any clothes.
You have said that, and I will have to tweet Brendan Rodgers on this to say he needs to put some clothes on.
It's not a coach.
And I'm going away to Southampton.
That's a tough game.
It's normally, but I think Southampton have started poorly considering the fixtures they had. Because they were supposed to be where Leicester is, who, by the way, I think they need to be talked about.
Koeman will be
no, he's got
determined.
That's true.
To not lose to LVG
because there's history. There's history.
So I think that just makes it a bit more tougher for you.
I think they lost a lot, man, with Schneiderlin. I feel for them because I feel like they really lost a lot. They're attacking. Listen, Tadic. Old Pele, old Sadio Mane.
You guys lost to PSV, so the mood in the camp can't be all that good.
Listen, the mood in the camp could have been really bad, except I think what was worse was what happened to Luke Shaw.
Because now you have to start Rojo.
That's where we are actually having issues.
You're still without Rooney.
We still well.
That's not a loss because Rooney's not scoring goals.
That's a good point. Like
that's irrelevant of whether no one else is. So irregardless of that, that's a leader that you've lost.
No. So I think so they didn't play him. They're hoping that he'll be ready for Saturday, and I'm hoping he's ready for Saturday because I think him next to Martial will be good. I really think him next to Martial would really do us good. Mata was wasting chances in the Champions League game. Like
I saw him. I saw Schweinsteiger give him a sitter on a plate.
I will never speak ill of Mata.
You cannot.
You cannot.
But
I'll sit this one out. I'll sit this one out.
But I will say Rooney back there, I think he'll be a lot more potent than this. I think we're coming together. We're coming into our own.
Definitely, you're keeping the ball much better. You guys are passing. You can see there's definitely a Dutch influence in your team.
Yes.
You stay around.
Yeah, but it's you guys are not going anywhere.
Yeah. That's where the issue is, and I think we are hopefully gonna fix that if Rooney meets Martial and Memphis Depay decides to play football.
Nope, I think that's wrong. You're putting way too much pressure on Martial by saying stuff like Rooney behind Martial. Then you're expecting Martial to do things that 25-year-old seasoned pro should be doing, and I think that's very dangerous.
It is, but we've paid the money. Listen,
that's what it comes down. 19. You can't expect anything.
What I want for Southampton is a 2-0 win. Okay. You know, like a 2-0 win. Probably more realistically will be 2-1, and mainly just because Tadic is pulling the strings. He just makes things happen. So yeah. I think they'll definitely get a goal, but a 2-0 win would have been nice. But we've got to take all 3 points.
All right,
we'll see. I doubt you will.
Well, that's that from this week. Looking forward to the weekend, and I will get back to you after that.
All right.
That's it from me. Cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Cool.